was that man who called Africa a dark continent? The continent with perfectly made art pieces, jewelries, royal items, and weapons, perfectly crafted by master crafters of that civilization, so good that millions of them were taken.
And that's really the fil rouge of all the objects that we have. I just want us to be aware of, there are a lot of energies here. If anyone doesn't feel comfortable, you can just go back up.
I attended a curator's tour at the Museum Riedberg in Zurich, delving into the complex history of Benin art. And that was co-curator Solange Mbanefo, reminding us of some of the dark history connected to the pieces. Across Europe, the USA, and beyond, museums hold vast collections of looted artifacts from colonized countries across the world, from Pakistan to India, China, Sierra Leone, Papua New Guinea, Mali, Congo, all over. Germany has about 40,000 of just Cameroonian artifacts, with 8,000 in one museum. The UK's British Museums and the others hold significant collections. One university has over 350,000 items. Switzerland museums hold significant numbers as well, and this one has about 2,400 African objects. And the Netherlands recently agreed to return 119 artifacts to Nigeria, marking a shift towards permanent restitution. And globally, over 32,000 Kenyan artifacts and Benin heritage items are in 131 institutions across 20 countries. And some museums, like those in Germany, transfer ownership but still retain artifacts under loan agreements. Recently, President Emmanuel Macron had acknowledged the issue and, he made remarks about their return. But some museums refuse to return them permanently, offering them as loans instead. But many of the affected countries have demanded full restitution rather than temporary returns. And it's just a very, very controversial subject because over the years, so much has happened. The value of these items have increased. Oh, check that. Not all the items were actually looted. Some were gifts, some were bought in exchange for one nonsense, maybe mirror. Okay. Many of the items here are not from centuries ago. Some of them were actually made by 21st century artists. In 2024, the United States returned over 1,400 looted artifacts valued at nearly $10 million to India. Well, the UK has loaned Ghana some of its stolen items for just 6 years. This photo of an Oba going into exile after his kingdom had been destroyed and looted is such a sad one. And this piece, it is an ancient pregnancy and birthing tool taken from Ivory Coast. Who knows how it was used? I refuse to let my imagination run wild.